Hey, what up, YouTube? Philly Sports 76 bringing you an IP recap. Did the Sixers and Raptors last Friday. I've been sick this past weekend, so haven't made this video. But anyways, today is Martin Luther King Day, also the presidential inauguration. So hope our country will be moving in the right direction these next 4 years. So yeah, also I'm going to the Spurs and Sixers game tonight. Should be good. Hopefully the Sixers will pull it out. They really got to start playing a lot better. Even though they did beat the Raptors. So anyway, I'll talk about that a little bit. Didn't have a huge night for autographs, but I'll preview the Spurs game a little bit if I have time in the video. So first, let's get into it. Did the parking lot, and really only Spencer Hawes has been stopping. And I think I got sick from doing the parking lot because it's been cold, so I don't really know if I'm going to do that too many more times. But I don't know. I'm not doing it tonight, though, because they travel to Milwaukee and they don't sign when they go right to the airport. So we'll see next time maybe. But Spencer Hawes on 3. Oh, there was 3. Hold up. Alright. Yeah, so Spencer Hawes, 3 of 3, all in the parking lot. He's a real nice guy. I mean, I can't say it enough. This one came out sick on the Donruss. It looks absolutely flawless. Panini, and this one kind of didn't come out that great, but looks alright. So that's Spencer Hawes. Also got Andrew Bynum again. Pretty awesome. That's the 3rd time I've gotten him, and I think it's going to be really hard once he starts playing to get him. So I'm going to try and get him as many times as I can, but Andrew Bynum. Also got 4 of 4 from Landry Fields. That's 1. 2. And I already have these in top loaders because I already put my stuff in for the Spurs, obviously. There's 3. This one came out a lot better than what I thought. It's kind of like 3D, but came out pretty good, actually. And then 4 on the Prestige. He was a real nice guy. He signed everything. It's kind of funny because I almost missed when he came out. I missed his page. Like, I accidentally skipped it, and I couldn't find his page with his cards on it, and so I was getting scared that I wouldn't be able to get him, but I got him anyways. And so the last guy to sign got DeMar DeRozan, and I already framed it, but I'm probably going to get a better frame because this one isn't that great. But DeMar DeRozan on an 8x10 looks pretty sick. I did have a couple cards out for him, but he didn't. Well, I asked him to sign, but I don't think he really heard me. But it was fine. I was happy with just the 8x10. I knew he probably would have signed the cards, but whatever. I was really just trying to get this signed, and I have plenty of his autographs from earlier this year. And it's cool that he puts a better signature on bigger photos. So like cards, I don't know what he does, but like I think he only does like this part of his autograph for like cards or something, or like this loop thing, this big loop he only does for cards, but then he like throws a bigger and longer signature for 8x10s or photos. So yeah, that's cool. I'll try and get that hung up. And so yeah, that's the Raptors only got 9 autographs, but Andrew Bynum and DeMar DeRozan, those are pretty good ones. So now I have a couple minutes left. Oh yeah, by the way, I did get a game used towel. Hold on 1 second. Quincy Acey. He was coming out of the locker room, and he just like looked up and just like threw his towel out to me and my brother, and I grabbed it. My brother got Terrence Ross's towel, so that was pretty cool from Quincy Acey. And by the way, if you remember that little kid who I've been talking about, or who I mentioned in one of my videos, um, that has been taking like all that game used. You know, you might think that I'm a jerk about doing this, but there's one security guard who like always kicks me and my brother out, or especially me, for getting game used. And so that little kid was down there again, and I knew that if I went down, the security guard would kick us out. And my brother's favorite player is Terrence Ross, and Ross said he'll give him his shooter sleeve. And so I didn't want Ross giving it to the little kid, so I actually went up to the security guard and ratted the little kid out, told him he's not supposed to be there. Kind of a jerk move, but, you know, I didn't want to see the kid get, like, 6 game used again, and because that really pissed me off the last time, that he would actually take that much stuff. So I ratted him out, and the security guard kicked him out of the section, so little kid didn't get anything. And so yeah, sucks for him, but you know, don't take that much game used next time. But it turns out Terrence Ross didn't give out his shooter sleeve anyway, because really the Raptors blew a pretty bad lead. They were up by 4 with 10 seconds left and ended up losing in overtime, which was pretty awesome for the Sixers. Alright, so anyways, let me get into my preview. Of course, I've got my usual Sixers stuff. Sorry for the glare, by the way. But this game's on TNT, and so Charles Barkley, I heard, is going to be there. So that's going to be sick. So I already printed for Barkley. Let me see where it is. And by the way, my brother is playing on the Sixers court, his basketball team, which is really sick, before the game. And I hope they'll let us stay down in the seating area and get autographs, but they might not even let us do that. But if they do, then I'm probably going to be able to rack on autographs, because I'll be down there for almost everybody shooting around, so I'm hoping that that's what happens. Anyways, like I said, I've got my usual Sixers stuff, but yeah, I have basically something for all the Spurs players anyways. Corey Joseph, Parker, and by the way, I'm not going to show everything, but I do have a plan for Tony Parker. There's like 3 guys on the Spurs that do speak French, and my mom's French, so I speak pretty good French. And I haven't been able to get any shoes yet this year, and you never know, I might try and ask if one of those 3 guys are out, one of them being Tony Parker. I might try asking them in French if I could have their shoes, and maybe they would be more impressed if I asked in French. So you never know. Maybe they'll be happy that someone's speaking their native language, and they'll give away their shoes. But just gonna try doing that with Tony Parker or Boris Diaw or Boris Jow. I heard his name is actually Boris Jow, but or Nando DeCola or DeColo, however you say his name. So that's my little preview. Hope I'm not doing parking lot after the game, but I'm definitely gonna try and get Charles Barkley, and actually I'm not leaving until I get Charles Barkley. So hopefully there's also some other broadcasters out. Reggie Miller does TNT, so does Chris Webber, even though he's been in the studio lately. Hopefully Reggie Miller at least does it. But if not, at least Charles Barkley's out. So wish me luck with the Spurs. And only 9 autographs, but it's whatever. Got some pretty good names. So I'll see you soon with an IP recap for the Spurs, probably tomorrow.